Welcome to Doom Scroll Diaries. I'm Laura Stogar.
And I'm May, and we are here to bring you the best of the worst of the internet this week. And unfortunately, we're on Zoom this week, but we'll be back, I think, next week in person.
Yes, so I'm currently in Minneapolis. If you're around, come to a show. And then May is in Greece, and those are equally glamorous.
Yes.
Equally the same, similar situations, going to be beautiful.
In fact, I'm jealous.
Actually, yeah, I think we should swap. How about that? I'll go ahead and haul ass back over right now.
What is that nice like Midwestern thing people have that's chili over pasta with a shitload of cheese? You know what I'm talking about?
I do not, but I'll go look it up.
It's something like that, but it looks absolutely disgusting, and they love it out there. That's what they do. That's what I hear that they do.
Skyline chili, isn't that a thing? But I thought that was in Ohio.
Yeah.
If you're from Minneapolis, you're probably like, I'm gonna come find you guys with guns.
Yeah. They probably have pretty good gun laws there in terms of like easy to get them.
Yeah, maybe.
Like in my view, bad gun laws, but like in terms
of just like convenience efficiency side. Yeah. Definitely better than New York, where it is full illegal, 100%.
No, it's not. You can have guns.
In New York City?
Yeah.
Handgun or like, I mean, I guess depending on the type.
Yeah, you just can't have like ARs or anything like that.
Oh, well then what's the point?
You can have guns. Yeah.
Why would I bother?
Yeah, it's just like it's more challenging than other places, which basically is like you come out of the womb and they just give you a gun and say, there you go. Here you have to like, I don't know, get a background check and things like that. So
yeah, did I tell you the story about when I won a gun at
my
job? I won it was like a Christmas raffle, whatever situation. And like one of the prizes was an AR. And then I won it. And everyone was like,
an AR?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I immediately sold it. I was like, I got like $1,000 for it. So I was kind of hyped. I was like, a gift, you know? But then also in the meantime, I was like in charge of it. Like I was like,
what are you talking about? That's the most insane thing.
In Texas, it's not as crazy as it probably sounds to the Massachusetts. But I was just like, yeah, I got this fucking gun. I gotta go sell it. I sold it to a cop.
Oh, what?
Allegedly. I've never told you about the AR that I sold to a cop.
I literally have never heard this story before in my life, and that has to be illegal. That you're just selling a gun.
No, it's perfectly legal. I had to do like a little like receipt changing of the guards.
Wow, that's crazy.
And at the time, this was a long time ago. So at the time I felt better that it was a cop. I was like, this is actually probably like even a better situation. And in retrospect, I'm like, perhaps not. Now in the 2025 era, I'm like, ooh, that was maybe not the right choice, but
we'll see.
God bless. Hope that guy's having a good time, and I hope that gun has been melted down somewhere.
I think about that all the time with like other things. Like I have to throw out all these old knives that we have. We have all these like steak knives that are just, they run their course. They're not good. And I want to get rid of them, but I'm like, what am I going to put a steak knife on the sidewalk of New York City? You know what I mean? I just get nervous that something bad's going to happen with it. I guess I'll just put it in like a cardboard box where they don't know that that's what's in it. I don't know.
Yeah. And then put it in.
What are the chances? But like, you know what I mean? I just like go to the craziest thing.
Yeah, no, there's probably, that's a very good point. Especially you don't want to be the one who introduced the weapon into your neighborhood.
Exactly.
Supplying. Someone's like, well, I was on the fence if I wanted to do a crime, but it seems like you found me.
I was rifling through this person's garbage and there was a steak knife in it. I said, I guess I'll kill that fucking asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're supposed to just wrap it up and then write caution sharp on the outside of the package and then dispose it in the trash.
Yeah, because the other concern also is like I don't want the garbage guy to cut himself on my weird knife.
Totally.
So yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah. This is the stupidest conversation ever. I could just bubble wrap it and put it out there and do the exact. But yeah, you get it.
That's the bubbles. Listen. Yeah. Depends on how good these knives are. Are you excited?
What'd you say?
Are you excited for Greece? think we already talked about this a little bit on the last pod, but nonetheless.
Yeah, I am excited for Greece. I will say, like, it's going to be a lot schlepping the baby out there, but it'll be fun. I'm going to be glad he's there once we're there, but the plane ride's going to be like, ooh.
Yeah. Hopefully
It is going to be like Hunger Games trying to get those bassinets because it's me versus all the other moms on the flight, and I'm going to get there fucking early.
Maybe you could use a friend for your journey over to Greece. I am referencing the Friend Subway ads. Have you seen these?
Yes, I have, and they're very dystopian, and everyone's very upset about them. But here's the thing: I feel like in 5 years, everyone's going to have a friend.
Thank you. That's my exact take. So if you recall, we actually talked about this on the podcast maybe like a year ago or something.
Yeah,
because they released this really dystopian ad in which there's like this couple that's talking to each other and they're both wearing their friends around their necks and talking about how it's easy to relate to them or something. It's really, really sad. And then they have like a couple of different versions of people. One is like this lady hiking and she has her friend and she's like, I'm not really alone or something along those lines. Yeah, it was really, really sad. But what I wanted to remark about is the fact that how quickly that has become normalized. And now I'm like, oh yeah, this is obviously going to become a thing.
Yes, I would agree. I think also like people have the worst attention span, and I'll speak for myself. I have the worst memory ever. So like, I feel like there's applications to this that make a lot of sense, obviously work wise and whatever, so that you don't have to be like a note taker, it's also like, now that I'm thinking it through, it's kind of one of these new inventions where it's going to become normalized and it's going to X out all of these entry-level jobs. There's not going to be some girl that sits in the meeting to take notes for everybody anymore. That's going to be some AI thing. It's just like, it's weird. I think the application that you're looking to it to talk to someone is really fucking strange. It's kind of like this chat GBT as your therapist thing that is controversial right now.
Exactly. So this guy, Avi Schiffman, who started the company, he's 22 years old, first and foremost. And he's kind of like, I think we talked about this when we talked about the original advertisement that they did. But he got $2.5 million for his seed fund, and he spent 1.8 of it on the domain friend.com.
Okay.
Which is most of his money. It's an insane, and so that out the gate got a lot of eyes because everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? And I guess he's kind of like almost like a little like prankster. He's not taking this whole thing very seriously. A Subway ad that he ran, it was like over $1 million. I guess he's probably raised some more money to have 11,000 subway car ads, 1,000 platform posters, and 130 urban panels. It's like one of the biggest subway campaigns ever that's really happened. So it's all over the place. And he said that he was almost trolling New York City because he knows that a lot of people, specifically in New York, are cognizant of what you were talking about. The fact that AI is replacing a lot of our fucking jobs and ruining art, and there's a lot of artists here and stuff like that. And so he goes, I know people in New York hate AI and things like AI companionship and wearables probably more than anywhere else in the country. So I bought more ads than anyone has ever done with a lot of white space so they would socially comment on the topic.
And they
fucking
are. Yeah. Smart. It's smart, but it is just upsetting. It's like, I don't want to be trolled into liking something. I just want to like find a use for it in my life or not.
Yep. But I will say it's only $130. I was like, it's pretty cheap.
$130? That is
accessible.
Honestly, I would get one for work. I really would.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I think about like when I'm at a conference and walking around and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to remember the 50 people I just spoke to in a row. I would like to. That'd be the dream.
Yeah, it would also I wonder if there's a way you could program it for stand-up where you just wear it during your stand-up set and it's like, record this and then let me know give me notes on like which phrases did better on which show or whatever. I hate this. I hate this
too. But actually that would be so useful for stand-up because if someone I know gives me those notes, I'm like, I hate you forever. I don't need your fucking feedback.
Yeah.
But if a third party little tech thing gives it, I'm like, Well, what am I going to be mad at the friend? No. Yeah, that joke is not funny, Laura. The end. Like, moving along.
I think people didn't like it because it wasn't funny. That's what the friend says to you. You're like,
it's just never going to work. It's never going to work. You've tried 6 variations and they're not getting a result.
I wonder if they're going to try to make AI companions like that more objective. And then there's going to be people that get in friendship beefs with their friend, friend companion. They're going to be like, they said that I should break up with him and da 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 da. And I didn't like that. So I threw it in the trash.
Well, we already have the extreme version of that. I think, did we talk about this on the last pod? The when the ChatGPT told the kid to kill himself and
I don't know if we talked about it. Maybe we did. I have no memory. See, this is why I could use a friend. But I do.
The friend would be like, "Yeah, you fucking talked about this 4 times now, you dumb bitch."
Idiot.
I don't know why my friend is so aggressive with me, but it is in this hypothetical scenario.
Yeah, it's really crazy. People are. I mean, the merging. Here's what I don't like. I don't like the merging of the real world with the fake world. Like, it's also with Roblox, which is, all the kids are into Roblox nowadays. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck it is, to be honest with you.
I don't really understand what that is either. And I'm pretty sure Matt is in it. Like, I think he did like a thing with them.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is. But the point is that I've seen news stories. I was going to talk about one today, and then I honestly was like, I don't even know what the fuck, I don't even know what this is. But basically, this lady is now being prosecuted because she convinced a child through Roblox to drop a 2-month-old baby on the ground, and he did, and the baby has perished. So that's the only information I know about it. I actually didn't read further into it.
I Googled it. It's the ultimate virtual universe that lets you create, share experiences with friends, and be anything you can imagine. So I guess it's kind of like the metaverse that, remember when Mark Zuckerberg was obsessed with metaverse?
Yeah.
So, but it's like more like it's an online just platform, like gaming platform. So it's like if you were able to just make there's a lot of games that are like that where you can speak to each other through your little avatar on there.
I did appreciate.
So I guess this one's really popular.
Yeah, I did appreciate that when Mark Zuckerberg tried to do the metaverse, everyone was like, 2 thumbs, way down. No, we're moving on. We're not doing this. We're not giving you a new way to ruin the world.
Yep, shut it down, Mark. We're done. We're not allowing it. Yeah, so I guess you can play different games within this game, and it has no content moderation, which is probably why it's doing pretty well. And has led to a large amount of sexual or politically extremist material on the platform. This is the problem with the internet, is there's all these like subsections that I can't track all of these different places. We have people popping off on Threads. We have people on TikTok yelling at each other. Like, Roblox is a place that apparently I can get radicalized now. I need to go back to like Neopets,
Yes.
Like the pureness of the internet where everybody was there for a good time. There was no demonizing like bad things happening on Neopets. Yeah.
There's so many bad things happening. I mean, I don't know. Because here's the thing, like, I feel like people that get radicalized, when you have to live in the world and you tell people your shitty ideas to their face, they would be like, what? But like, if you now online, you can find 100,000 other people with your horrible idea. It doesn't mean it's not a bad idea. It just means that you the other people that agreed with you. So you think you're like, I'm not crazy. Like, all these other people think the same thing as me, but like in the real world, people would be like, shut it down. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, shut the fuck up, buddy. Exactly.
Yeah. More kids need to get punched in the face, and more kids need to, they need to step on dog shit in their front yard.
We need to bring back bullying. I think we talked about this.
We got to bring back bullying. We got to bring back running around in a
Sorry. I just want to caveat this. Bullying coming from people who I consider personally good, not the people I don't agree with, because they're doing plenty of bullying. Now,
my
how we make
fucking
the
God.
distinction, you can come to me on a case-by-case basis, and I will provide bullying approval. That is how we can go out. This is a system I figured out. Just submit a ticket, and I will review your request.
Submit a JIRA ticket, and we'll see what we do.
It'll come to my email, and I have like a 3 to 5 day SLA, and you will receive a response on whether you were permitted to bully based on if I like you. So
that's insane. All right. Well, anything else to say about that?
Nothing else on the friend thing. I just thought that was pretty fucking crazy. And also, actually, I did have one other thing. I guess when we first talked about this seemed even more dystopian and like, oh, this will never happen. But we kind of almost have a variation of it now where ChatGPT has the voice feature, where a lot of people will talk directly to it and it talks back. Like it's pretty much what friend is, minus it's not wearable and like it's just on your phone, which it's fucking same. Yeah. And it's not constantly on because I'm imagining the compute costs on that would be quite a bit. So this is like a little bit different, but same process. And people are using that where they're just like talking to it like they would, like I would talk to you, or I would talk to like a therapist or something like that verbally. Yeah. Which for some reason, the verbal element of it really makes it even more dystopian. Like, can you at least type your problems out? You know, type them out like the classic internet, like how we're classically supposed to complain on these Reddits and these threads and all the Discord. I need you to be able to do some stuff with your fingers. The time from your brain to your mouth, not as long as brain to hand. You need that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see a world in which we're not, Yeah,
there's these bombs called EMPs that will fry all the electricity. And, on the surface, it sounds bad. But there would be a silver lining is that we wouldn't have to deal with this shit anymore if we got one of those.
All right. I do think a big rolling blackout will happen, though. Don't you agree?
Yeah. And hopefully it just lasts. And then I have to go be like a farmer.
Oh my God, that is good.
Like an ad hoc farmer. Like I have to, we'd be so skinny because I'd be pretty bad.
So skinny. I do think, I don't want to have to like actually make money off the farming. I want to just feed like me, Mark, and Van.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now the reality is I would die right away. Like,
of course I would. Yeah.
I would perish so fast because it turns out I'd be like, I grew one carrot.
And a carrot.
Good luck.
Carrot, turns out it's not enough. So I wanted to show you this really fucking funny thing that Britney Spears posted, because Britney Spears is famously just on one all the goddamn time.
Oh yes.
And I just wanted to show you this.
I haven't heard from her in a minute, and she's been like too quiet. It's like eerie.
Well,
what am I looking at here?
So
you're gonna see another like naked version of her dancing around. Now this is different. No.
She randomly posted. It was just like, I think it was during Rosh Hashanah. She randomly posted a bunch of Jewish men, and she just said the caption, "I like the beard," 3 exclamation marks.
And then photo credit to this person. Who is this?
And photo credit to Kalive official.
Does she know these men?
I highly doubt it. I cannot imagine that Britney Spears was in a room full of Hasidic and Orthodox Jews playing chess.
What the actual fuck are we talking about? God, she is funny.
I mean, what?
Understandably, it's a Jewish photographer, I guess. It looks like the live official.
I like the beard. I mean, what is that? What is that?
Tag your pics at Kalive Official and we'll regram our favorites. DM us or email us your photos and engagements.
How ridiculous is
Brittany's like, I'd love to be featured on your page.
Yeah.
Do you mind? I'm looking them up to see if they've acknowledged this because they're probably like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Definitely. This poor woman. I do wonder, I mean, clearly she's mentally ill. I do wonder, and we've talked about this before, but I wonder if it's like a chicken or the egg situation because she's not doing well.
No, she's not. My favorite part about this is I don't see any acknowledgement from their page that Britney Spears posted that. That is by far the funniest thing they could do is just be like, oh no.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
While we're at it, I figure we might as well also go over to Kanye West. Do you see the Kanye West thing? Or no?
No, I have been in a hole. I have seen nothing.
Okay.
I've seen Friends ad on the subway. That's what I've seen. They have to be IRL for me to have seen it right now.
Okay, let me pull this up for you because it's really funny. So Kanye West has revealed a list of people who have betrayed him. So let's go ahead and share that with you. So it's a list of people that have betrayed him, and here it is.
Number one, obviously Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Okay, so this list escalates. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead and read it. Sorry.
I Show Speed, who I think he did a set at the Stand. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I did actually see that like 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah.
What is this like a YouTuber?
I think it's a YouTuber. It was crazy because Mark was like, oh, this guy I Show Speed was and I was like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And I think he has like 5 million followers or something. You could be so famous and some people will not know who you are. It's the craziest thing.
This is the whole thing. The internet, too big. I'm over it.
Too many people. We need to have 4 famous people and they need to be in every single movie.
And I will approve them. You can once again submit another ticket to me and I will allow you to become famous. That'd be great.
Laura is the morality police.
I'll take it on because no one else is fucking doing it. So I guess this is my new job. Fine. Add it to the list. So I Show Speed, was he at the Stand? He performed stand-up comedy.
Well, he tried to, but he literally just did a backflip on stage and then ran out.
Okay. Well, so was this like he's like legit trying to do stand-up, or was it just kind of like it'd be fun to like?
I think it was supposed to be fun, and it was just I don't know what the hell is going on, but whatever.
Cool. Well, I'll think about the Grizzly Pear.
Yeah. He betrayed Kanye, I guess. Ty Money. I don't know who that is.
I think that's a rapper. That's a pretty good guess. I will say it's a pretty good guess.
We'll see. Harriet Tubman.
Not Ty Money. It's Ty Money Sign. It's just the money sign. Last name money sign.
Miss Harriet Tubman.
Of course. I'm sure she's devastated.
Yeah. Northwest, his own daughter.
His daughter. Who? Yep. I'll go ahead and say if Kim is doing anything with the courts about like who gets the time with the kids, this is probably not going to help Kanye's case, I would say.
This is pretty good. I'll do some other notable ones. Patrick Starr, who I believe is from SpongeBob. Unless there's a different Patrick Starr that I don't know about.
Patrick Starr, isn't he like... well, the first one that shows up is definitely from SpongeBob. And then, wait, it might just be that. Is Patrick Starr a real person? Real person. I thought there was a celebrity named Patrick Starr.
I don't know. I'm just seeing this.
The internet is saying that I'm crazy, and I was trying to give him a lot more credit. This is Patrick Starr from SpongeBob.
Well,
unless it's this person. An American makeup. Oh wait, maybe this person. Known as Patrick Simondak is an American makeup artist and social media influencer, and does Drag Race Philippines.
Okay.
So who's to say who he's referencing?
Probably
either the Filipino drag star or Patrick Starr from SpongeBob. One or the other.
Who else do we got here? We got Curious George.
Okay, so that actually leans towards Patrick Starr from SpongeBob.
LeBron James, Pete Davidson, Adolf Hitler. Or just as Adolf. Could not be Adolf Hitler. Could just
it could be a different Adolf.
Could be any old Adolf that we know. We know.
You know what? Adolf Hitler and Kid Cudi are the only one, and well, P. Diddy, they just got their individual names, not the full name, not the full Christian Pete Davidson name.
That's true.
On first name basis with Hitler. Everyone else calls him Hitler, and he called him Adolf.
I actually forgot that Pete Davidson was dating Kim for a little bit.
I know, that literally feels like happened in the 90s.
It really does.
I know it didn't, but like it does, it gives 90s.
Yeah. Is Kim Kardashian? I don't think she's dating anybody right now.
I think she's probably like, yo.
Her management team is like, Kim, we got to have you date somebody. We can't just have you sitting idly here.
Can't just be hanging out. And she's like, I've seen this hasn't exactly gone well. Nope. She just ended a relationship with, Odell Beckham Jr., but that was a while ago. Yeah.
Kim.
Oh, she just shared a dating update with Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
And it's uneventful, despite her loved one's best efforts.
All right.
Oh, if you're listening to this podcast, she's available. So, stop. Now's the time. Probably don't put her on a list of people you hate. I don't think she likes when you do that.
I would imagine no. All right, so that's all I have there. Those two things.
Okay, well, let me show you this video that is cracking me up. Let me show
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that...
That's so funny. Honestly, what is with him and escalators? There's so many things with him and escalators.
It's so fucking funny, dude. I mean, it was like also one of those things that just don't bring it up. I don't know, keep it moving. No one, it was such a non-event. Like if you watch the video, I watched it the first time and I was like, oh, okay. Like,
right.
It's like he steps on it. Clearly some sort of little security thing. Like it's, there's some reason the thing stops and they just kind of like go like this and then they proceed to walk. The end.
Right, the end. But he takes everything so personally. He's probably like, someone did that on purpose to me, to humiliate me. And it's like, I don't know about that.
I mean, I'm sorry, this is what's humiliating you?
Mm-hmm.
This is where you draw the line. This is what you don't find acceptable.
Listen, he likes what he likes, and he likes a moving escalator. I don't know what you want.
Dark orange lines on the side of your head at all times of your tanner. Like, that's fine. But this escalator situation, so embarrassing.
You know what's funny to me is that it is not discussed enough. Donald Trump's headshot that he uses on all of social media, where he'll be like, Donald Trump says, Tylenol causes autism or whatever, and it'll be like this headshot where he's like, oh yeah. About? And I'm like, why is that the headshot? And like, it's just so funny to me that they chose that one and they're sticking with it.
Oh, I tell you this, he loves it. He's probably like, I look tough.
Yeah, I look tough. I'm showing them the business. They should be scared of me. And I'm like, what is this fucking headshot? Why is it everywhere?
Wait, we also didn't talk about him replacing Biden's headshot. Did you see this?
No.
Oh my God. In the White House, there's like some hallway with all the different presidents' pictures. Yeah. It's not like the National Portrait Gallery. It's like a more informal space within the White House. Yeah. And he took Biden's down and he replaced it with a picture of an auto pen.
An auto pen? What's that?
Like an auto signature pen, like a pen that like automatically signs things.
Okay.
So.
Damn, shots fired.
I mean, it's just like, dude, Biden's almost dead. Why are you so obsessed? Like, just kiss. Just kiss.
Completely irrelevant.
Move it along, buddy.
Damn, that's fucking nuts. That is so aggressive and petty and awful.
It's so, like, a little funny.
It's very funny. I wish
For fucking what reason? Come on, you are the president. You're not a comic. You're not supposed to be like running little gags also with your friends. Like, he's not your friend either.
No, definitely not. It would be nice to have some decorum back in the White House, but I feel like he's changed politics in such an insidious way for so many reasons. But one of the reasons is people see how effective just being off the cuff and like totally unhinged is in like getting people to like you and whatever. So like I feel like this like super formal speak that we were raised with in the 90s is like not going to be the norm for a long time, if ever again.
Yep. No, I agree. I think, actually considering your words and weighing them and realizing the weight and responsibility that goes behind them is out.
It's out, dude. It's out. It's like crazy, crazy out.
No, no more. Though apparently at the United Nations thing, this is not as funny, but his teleprompter wasn't working either. And so he was like, they were sabotaging me.
Okay, now I'm like, maybe they were.
Maybe they were.
Like crazy to have two things happen.
Yeah. But also, I mean, working in IT, I'm like, yeah, sometimes that shit just happens.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, who knows? Anyway, that's all I got to say about those guys. What's your next one?
Okay. My next one is a Russian man was arrested in Thailand after having sex on a moving truck. Let me show you this video.
Oh my God.
He says they weren't having sex. I will show you the video and you can judge for yourself. How about that?
How about that? Let's see.
Okay, here we go. That is the video. They did not blur this enough. I have to tell you.
No, yeah, he's having sex. What would he call that? They were just standing around naked with their butts next to each other.
He goes, I had my underwear on, so I wasn't having sex with her.
All right. So in that case, whatever that is, also illegal. Let's just go ahead.
Yeah, right. Whatever the hell that was. Yeah, same.
Also, we're also not doing that either. Was this like they were just cruising around downtown? This was in Phuket, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So they were just cruising around downtown. The woman was a prostitute and or sex worker, sorry. And anyway, he gave her $40, 40 US dollars.
Was this American?
In American dollars.
And I'm sorry, was it a Thai person who did this or an American?
Thai.
Thank God. I was like, if an American had gone over there and pulled this shit in Thailand, it would be so. We don't need additional bad press. I'm glad they're at least doing these crimes within their own, okay, that's not our business, but gross.
Well, no, he was Russian.
Oh, he was Russian. Oh, okay. Well, he's back on, but embarrassing for Russia now.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, no, it feels like a very American man thing to do, though, to be honest.
It does. It also makes sense for Russians.
Yeah.
Not to be like,
he was also like very vigorous. I was like,
he's probably on drugs.
Where's that energy? You know what I mean?
You're like, okay, note to self, go to Phuket.
I show it to Mark. I'm like, how crazy. Look how fast he's going.
Yeah. See this? See all this energy?
Yeah, a lot of gusto. Seems very excited.
Thoughts? Want me to put this on a big screen? Maybe get in the mood?
Crazy though.
Yeah, that's gross. I would personally not want to have that happen to me. Also, that poor woman who's just like
that. It seemed to be like whipping too. Like it's not good. It was like
even if you simply wanted me to stand on that truck bed, just fully clothed in a coat, standing there holding on to something, I'd be like, kind of no thanks. This is terrifying.
Yeah. It's so sad. It's like so humiliating for her, and she's just trying to get by. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the thrill that that guy's got some problems. He's got problems.
I will say when I went to Phuket, it was not my favorite place I've ever been. The amount that like the sex work is being advertised, and it's just all over the place. It's like basically if you are depraved in any way, that is one of the places that they're trying to lure you to go and like live in that. And not walking around having just gotten engaged being like, we gotta go.
Right.
I don't know, maybe back to the elephant sanctuary.
Yeah, I know. Sex tourism is so freaky. I feel like,
It
yeah,
skeeved me out. I mean, I get that these women are making like it's tough economy and all that. So, you know, all the caveats, but like I went to Catholic school and man, oh man, has that less those values are still just under there, just me being like this Puritan, like, no.
I mean, it's one thing to be a Puritan, is another one to be like, I don't think people should be having sex on the street in front of all the, you know, whatever.
Yeah, they're
but
somewhere in the middle, perhaps.
one thing that I find interesting is like male sex tourism is they go and they pay these people $40 to risk their fucking lives. And I mean, one could argue a female sex worker going anywhere is risking their lives. And then female sex tourism are like these lonely women that go to South American countries, Mexico, a lot of like African countries, and have sex with these guys. And then the guys end up scamming them. I'm like, these male sex workers are so much better and more savvy than we are. And then they end up on fucking 90 Day Fiance. And they're like, yeah, she's giving me $100,000 because I told her that I needed a new car or whatever. And I'm like, Jesus, it's like, they are so, you know what I mean though? I'm like,
yeah. They're pretty good.
They want the companionship. They want to feel like they love them, but really they're just getting
they want the emotional side. The physical side, I guess, is like, all right, well, that's cheap. The emotional side, that's where the real work comes in.
Oh man,
that's where the craft starts to come in.
Yeah. I feel like I've read a lot and like seen a lot of interviews with sex workers. They're like, oftentimes guys will hire you to do weird shit, and then you spend like 2 hours talking to them, and then you like blow them for 2 minutes or something like that, because like these people are so lonely.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Sad. I'm hearing. Wow.
What do you think about because I think Zoran is going to make prostitution legal in New York City. That's what I think that's one of the things, like, or like not legal, maybe decriminalized. That I agree with 100%, obviously. But
that's fine, I guess. I actually don't really know the status of prostitutes and sex workers or whatever in New York City. I'm assuming they're around. I mean, I know like there's escorts.
Oh, well, like they're around. Yeah,
they're around. But you know what's funny? When I was in Miami, you see them on like all over the place. They're going about. But in New York, I'm like, I don't feel like I see them.
You see them. I think that a lot of them are just giving more of the girlfriend experience. Like they look a little bit more everyday. They're just like an everyday hot girl, but they're sitting at the bar alone for a reason. Or I don't know. I mean, obviously, like every strip club, they're just blowing guys in the back and having sex with the guys in the back. So that's
I haven't hit a New York strip club ever, actually.
Me neither. And I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right.
Good. I don't have fun. I think they're gross. I just seem really condescending and awful when I'm there, because I'm like,
no, again, it's like me and Phuket, just like,
yeah, of course.
No. And like, I don't know, I don't need to go to their work and just fucking be mean. But I can't trust, I can't trust that I'm not going to have a stank face. And we don't need it. We don't need it. These poor women do not need my bad energy.
No.
Good vibes only. Good vibes only.
Right.
Well, that's actually kind of a good segue into my last one, which is a very silly little one, but I thought was kind of funny. So I saw on Instagram that there is a nightclub in Ibiza, excuse me, that has basically a receipt and deceit package. I'm sure that's not what they actually call it, but what you can do is, if you're an influencer who's trying to appear important or, famous or like wealthy, you can go to the nightclub and get a receipt for like $10,000 and like take a few pictures sitting at one of the tables for a few minutes, have the images of the receipts, and then you scram. like then you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
So
That's how little Gen Z actually wants to have fun.
right. Then you get in your pajamas and you watch Netflix. Actually,
No.
kind of lit to a degree.
No, I hate it. I hate it. Come on.
I'm like, there's certain nights where I would be like, yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I guess if like my life was partying, I'd be like, okay, I'm kind of over this, and but like I have to keep up appearances on social media, sure, but like that is so fucking depressing.
No, it's very sad. And I will say, to the credit of the clubs, like, and understandably, I looked online to see if I could find this from more than just an Instagram post, and I was not able to successfully identify this. Now, on the flip side, I'm sure No Ibiza nightclub is like, anyway, click here for our fake package. I'm sure that's something you would have to kind of arrange with a promoter.
True.
On a WhatsApp
that makes sense.
I believe it happens.
Speaking of staying in culture, I've been on this weird TikTok trend now where I see all of these people. They're like, spend a Friday with me, someone who has no friends and doesn't go out, and it'll show them like grilling hamburgers and then like sitting in front of the TV and like eating this dull ass hamburger. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And all the comments are like, you're living the best life. Like you're living the life that is true to you. And I'm like, don't listen to the haters. I'm like, no, I'm gonna hate. You should go out. You should fucking find other freaks like you. At least sit next to someone as you're watching TV and eating your shitty hamburger. Are you also on this trend?
Yeah, I am. No, I have not seen this at all.
I'll send them.
They're saying it. They're spinning it not in like a feel bad for me way, but in like a this is cool. Like aspirational content.
Yes, it's aspirational content of like, spend the weekend with me as someone who doesn't like to do things, and it'll be like them just making blandest meals you've ever fucking seen, and they probably have autism, honestly. There's probably some weird sensory thing. They don't like to be around people, and they don't like to eat things that are spicy or interesting in any way, shape, or form. Could be something. I don't know, but it's like
I don't understand why the stuff has to also suck food wise.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's horrible. I'll send you this like specific guy I'm thinking about. He literally sat down with a hamburger that had no condiments on it and then dry tortilla chips, and he was like, dinner. And I was like, is this rage bait? What is this?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is rage.
And I'm raging.
Yeah. Check. Target acquired, if I may.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds so, that makes me sad.
It's the saddest content I've ever seen. I have seen people get murdered on that app. I have literally seen the craziest shit, and that is maybe the saddest.
It's like, listen, on occasion, pop off, have a little night in. That's all about it. But to be making that the content, maybe it's just for like stressed out, overwhelmed people who are like, ooh, no stimulation at all.
Okay, not even a fucking sliver of ketchup on that baby.
Yeah, unseasoned sustenance. Perfect. So funny. Well, the last thing I had to say about this is this whole fake influencer package really reminded me of, I think we haven't talked about this as much recently, but this used to be a thing for a while, the private jets you could rent where you wouldn't actually fly anywhere, but you would go and take pictures within like this almost like studio setup of a private jet. And then you walk on, I don't even know if it's on a runway. It's like parked in someone's garage somewhere. It's like in a warehouse. Walk on, take pictures, and then walk right back off. And I looked it up. You can actually get them. Okay, so you can actually get one of these. Like, it looks pretty nice. The one I'm looking at is like 810 square feet. Okay. Size of an apartment.
That's like bigger than most apartments. Yeah, exactly.
And it's $40 an hour.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's really reasonable. And I just looked up private jet studio rental.
Oh my God. You know what? This is something that has to be used by people that are like Tinder swindler types.
I agree.
You know?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Like, I just looked it up again, and there's like a ton of results, kind of in every city. You guys should.
Can you imagine?
That'd be a lit birthday party location.
Oh my God.
Just invite like 12 friends and be like, we're going to go party on this private jet in a warehouse.
And it's literally not going to take off because it's not a jet. It's just a studio.
Oh, it cracks me up.
You have to be so lost as an individual if this is how you're spending your time and your money. And
so funny. It's so funny to me. But yeah, no, it's like a pretty popular thing now. It's not difficult to find these at all. And you can go take your pics. And there's no flight, there's no pilot, there's no gas. It's pretty cheap. Turns out just this little room, pretty cheap.
Not bad.
Maybe they're on Groupon.
Okay, I have two more.
Okay.
First one is that Kim Jong-Un has banned the word hamburger and also the word ice cream for being too Western. So,
well, then what do you call them? Sandwiches?
Well, he says that the way that they should call them, because there's that new beach that they're trying to get people to go to, and they have some tour guides for that beach. And they said that in the script it says to call them double bread with ground beef, or Eskimo for ice cream. And then also karaoke machines should be called on-screen accompaniment machines.
Wait, aren't Eskimos Americans?
I mean, that's what I think they're Canadian. I don't know. Either way.
They're Western. What they're in the indigenous Inuit and Yupik people of the Arctic regions. Okay, so maybe there's some in Greenland, Canada, Northern Alaska. This dumb motherfucker. Oh, there's some in Eastern Siberia. All right. Fine.
All right, here we go. But anyway, so you gotta go these like strict rules on what you cannot say, and he's kind of like just changing the words for it. It does kind of remind me of when all of a sudden the zeitgeist will be like, it's not homeless, it's unhoused. And if you say homeless, you're horrible. And I'm like, wait, what? It was homeless yesterday, and now it's not, so it's like,
oh yeah. Again,
I mean, it's not
the problem with that. It's a person like me who's receiving all these JIRA tickets. Someone out there is changing the fucking words, and we gotta get them fired. You're done. Yeah. We're done with your job. No more. And I will take over that duty as well.
I'll tell you what. If you took over as president, that would be the number one branch of people that you'd have to fire. You can't be changing words. Okay, we got to be changing policies. We can't just change words and then forget about it. So what are we gonna do about the homeless problem? Unhoused, and then we all just move on with our lives.
Yeah.
But what's the answer to the first question?
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'll put it into my campaign.
Okay.
I'll make sure to note that when I my campaign.
Can I be your VP? And I'm just gonna run on exclusively two things. One is that men that cheat on their pregnant wives go to jail. Immediate jail. And then I had another one too. I forget. I've told you about my campaign strategies.
Oh, I don't know, but you can. I think you should definitely add like that man who is eating by himself that weird burger. Get him a friend. That's campaign number 2.
Campaign number 2 is that I have people that come around to lonely people and they force them to take a walk and they have to talk about their day.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds
nice. I'm not even kidding. That actually might not be bad because it might solve
bad progress.
Bad progress. Yeah, listen, this is a good campaign because I'm like, it might solve some school shootings and stuff. I don't know.
There you go. Down.
Yeah.
Done.
The government friend that comes to your house.
You have that sounds creepy when you say it. See, we're gonna need to work on the wording. We're gonna need to work on the advertising of that. The government friend that comes to your house. Little tough.
Little tough. Yeah. I think both parties would have a problem with that, probably.
Yeah. You sounded really nice and gentle the first way you described it. The second way, when you first described it, I was like, nice, gentle. That sounds great. The second way, I was like, ominous, scary. Don't do that to me.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. Okay, so that's Kim Jong-Un. That's what he's up to. It's really also very funny that he is morbidly obese and he's thinking about these types of words.
Yeah. It's like if I call it something else, then I won't be tempted to have all these Eskimos and double buns with burger or with ground beef.
Ground beef. Okay, the last one that I have is that Ice Cube's tour bus was bombed after protesters mistook it for an ICE vehicle, like ICE, the government sanctioned deporters. Isn't that the funniest fucking thing ever? Because it said Ice Cube on bombed. I know, it's really funny. And also, like, somebody pointed out on this post I'm looking at where they were like, why would they think that ICE rides around in a tour bus?
Yeah. I'm sure it was nice. Ice Cube does well. I need a picture of this. Do you have an image of this tour bus by any chance?
I do. Yeah, here we go. Let me bring this up for you. You're going to die. Look at this. It's bombed.
Oh my God.
I know.
Good job of the video. He's filming the surrounding. Like, listen, focus on the bus. No.
Yeah, so it was like totally bombed. They could have, I don't think anyone was injured, thank God, but it's pretty fucking insane.
I want to see it beforehand. I want to see like what it looked like.
What it said on the side and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone was upstairs sleeping.
In the bus?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so scary. Damn.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get a before photo, but I'm sure it said Ice Cube on the side.
You'd think. I'm seeing some from a previous tour. It was on a white bus where it says clearly Ice Cube.
What an absolute dumbass. The person that bombed a random fucking. I wonder if they're gonna find them. I imagine they would. There's CCTV footage.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. This was 2 days ago from when we're filming. So, huh.
Is he still with his wife, the one with the big ass?
I don't know.
Ice Cube.
It narrows it down.
Oh no. He might have changed his wife.
Maybe it was her.
Maybe it was her.
Like, wait, never mind.
I'm thinking of Ice-T, maybe. Not Ice Cube.
Wow. Well, you know what? Easy mistake to make.
Easy mistake.
Ice Cube, right?
Oh, I guess he's with the same wife. 25 years he's been with this wife. That's so, or more than that. Oh my God. 32-year marriage. You know, I fucking just love him.
Yeah, all of a sudden, big fan. Poor children.
Big fan.
That's cute. All right, well, that's a much more pleasant note to leave it on. Just being like, this bus got bombed.
I know, crazy.
Well, guys, thank you for listening. If you are in Minneapolis, I'm here this weekend. Then I'm in Miami briefly for, I think it's a private show, but either way, next week, and then Austin. So come on out.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm going absolutely nowhere except for Greece, and I won't be performing there. So that's that. And then I will. I do have a headlining show on December 20th. So we're really, the calendar is stacked. But I do have one headlining show December 20th on Cape Cod in Cape Cod. Yes. I always try to do a longer set when I'm there. So come on out to that. And that's all I have, folks. So anyway, follow me at May_Planner. Follow the podcast. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and tell your friends. It's really helpful.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.